Hey everyone, it's week 42 and welcome to another Project Life Process video. In this layout, I really did not have a lot going on this week, but I wanted to share it just because I thought it came together pretty well, and considering that my photos weren't really that exciting, I did like what I did with all the papers and embellishments. So yeah, I started off with my journaling card and I taped a piece of vellum over the pattern paper so that my journaling would kind of stand out against the background, and then I just added Kelly Perky number or letter stickers as usual. I also added a little Amy Tangerine transparent leaf sticker, and then I found some random paper clip embellishment. I'm really not sure where that came from, and I attached that to the Instax photo. And then here I took a Amy Tangerine a piece of ephemera, and that came probably from the Oh Happy Life pack, I'm guessing, and I just put it on that background, and I really like how that turned out. I picked a couple other Amy Tangerine ephemera pieces, and I wanted to use this one that said like and dislike, and I'm using some Kelly Perky labels to layer it, and I'm using that same sparkly kind of blue paper that showed up a bunch in my Project Life lately, and I'm just kind of figuring out how to layer these so that there's not too much like white on white and that it sticks up out enough. And this is basically just a way of making my own filler card. A lot of times I make my own kind of filler cards instead of using the pre-made ones, just because I kind of like the way the layers of stuff look. Sometimes I do like to just keep it simple and put a straight filler card in, but I think it's fun to make them if you do have the time. Some people want Project Life to be just really quick, so that's understandable too, but sometimes I like kind of taking my time and making something with the supplies I have. So I'm just filling this card in, and this layout has a little more filler cards than usual, so I'm going to put that one right next to what is going to be my week number card. And then I was waiting for that Instax photo and embellishment to dry, so that's good. And then I have a screenshot of my Spotify, and this is just an album that I was listening to, or I think I discovered this week. So I'm taping the rest of that Kelly Perky label onto here, and I'm going to add my journaling on top of that. I really love these Kelly Perky labels that come with her kit every month. I really have kind of neglected them, but I have a bag of them sitting on my desk, so hopefully you'll see them pop up more in layouts. And anytime you use those, you gotta use some staples. They look so good if you just add the little staple embellishments. And then here I'm doing my weekly number. I decided to color it in just to do something a little different. I have these Tombow markers that are kind of, I have some of the really light ones that I kind of used as highlighters for other stuff, and they are kind of running out of ink, so I'm kind of using them as I can. I'm filling in the stamp with the little bubbles that come with it. And then I saw, I think Jamaica Makes, I was scrolling through her album. If you ever look at her website, she has these amazing Project Life albums. They're so cute and very modern and just has a very unique style. And on one of her cards, I never thought to use more than one ephemera on one card, but I decided to glue them down, and I didn't like how this looked, but in my final layout, you'll see I put them next to each other. And then here I have this tag that says life is short, don't be lazy, and that's not the kind of thing I really think I would ever have a place for, but this week I was going to the gym a lot, so I had a gym selfie. That was like the only picture of myself I had, so I thought that actually worked really well for a picture at the gym. And during this time I was really good about going to the gym every day. I haven't been currently, which is not good, but yeah, this is a big part of my album during this really boring time. And then I'm using my label stamp from Hero Arts to layer on top of the tag, and I finally have my number stamp, or a new number stamp, and I actually like this one better than the one I have because it fits in here more, and it's just a tiny bit smaller. And the yellow ties in with the yellow card, obviously. And then I have this really basic photo of the hospital I was rotating at. And I'm just gluing on another piece of ephemera from Amy Tangerine. I'm not even sure what this one is from. And then I'm just adding some Kelly Perky letters to write the name of the hospital. And I think that's pretty much it for this layout. It's pretty simple, and like I said, the photos are really not that exciting. I'm not a huge fan of it, but this is kind of what's happened to me with doing weekly project life. I just have weeks where nothing's going on and I have to kind of make the best of it. So this was one of the better boring weeks, I would say. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas. I'll see you soon in my next one.